Bam. New bedside, new cab corner, new door. Some pull time. Bam. Back here again with another bedside video. This one is actually kind of like it's the same one as the one that I uploaded previously, but the other one was like sorry, and it didn't have no voiceover, no music, no anything. It was just like some whack ass music because the music that I had on there previously had gotten copyrighted, so I was having issues with that. So I went ahead and recorded another bedside video, but this one's pretty cool because I actually got to use the spot welder, and you're gonna see it later on in the video. But yeah, let's just get started. As you can see here, I already started cutting my hole on the side of the bedside. I ended up replacing the cab corner, the bedside, and the passenger rear door on this truck. It came out looking pretty nice, man. Like it was the whole side basically of the truck. But like I said, I started cutting the side here, cutting the hole all around the panel. And then on these edges, it's always pretty hard because like the chisel always slips from those body lines because it's not a straight panel, so you kind of have to work around it. But you just work around it, cut around it, and eventually you'll get it to break. And then I just end up cutting my panel straight down through the middle, and I peek inside. I move the panel a little bit to see and make sure that I'm not damaging my wheelhouse, my inner structure. You don't want to do that. You don't want to tear a hole through the damn inner structure. But yeah, I do that and make sure that I'm not damaging it on the inside, and I just keep cutting across. And I said it before, I cut in pieces. Somebody told me why I don't cut it all like at one piece. I don't know. I was taught to cut it in pieces, and it gives you a better chance to look at what's inside and what you have to work around and what you have to save. I don't know. That was just my take, and that's how I was taught. So that's just how I do it. And I feel like it's more time efficient, but who knows? I haven't tried the other way. But anyways, I cut half of that off, and then I cut the other half. And that's what I just keep doing right here, And like I said, the body lines here, as you're going to see right about now, right there, it's like that's when it starts getting stuck. But you just go ahead and keep working around it, and it comes off pretty smooth. And that's what I do here. It just comes right off. Boom. Then I start grinding my spot welds on my wheelhouse. I like this protection mask thing, but whenever I use it, every time I use it, my little clear like lens fogs up. That's why I kind of don't like using it. It really helps a lot, but that's one of the main reasons why I don't like it. And later on in the video, you can see that I take it off. I still have my safety glasses underneath that, so it's not a big deal, but it's more protection. More protection never hurts. But like I'm saying right here, I'm just grinding the spot welds down with my cutoff wheel, and I just make sure that I get every spot weld inside of the inner wheelhouse, so I can get that piece to come off smoothly. But as you can see on this next one, I take them off, Luckily, no sparks flew my direction, so that's pretty cool. You just take, like I said, keep grinding all day. And you just get every single weld that you can, or that you have to get. If not, the panel won't come off. And then once you do that, you usually use your seam sealer buster or whatever you can, a flathead, anything to pry it apart. I went ahead and used my air hammer. I thought it would be easier and faster to do it that way, but I'm just cutting in between the inner structure and the bedside itself, and you just jam it apart, and this piece should come off. Oh, my flashlight fell. But yeah, I'm putting it in between, and then boom, that's it. It just comes off. Then I grinded my welds in the back. This is usually behind the cab and the bedside, so you really can't see this. And I got this, they let me borrow this bed stand, so I was able to work around all of these spot welds very easily. And as you can see, I grinded some already. I didn't show the whole thing because I'm basically just grinding But I grinded those. I grinded behind the tail light. You just got to get every single spot weld, and the panel is going to come right off. But I'm just grinding. And then I just cut across to be able to just pull it apart from the panel, from the actual bedside. And again, I grab my air hammer. This is like the air hammer and grinder are like your go-to tools when you're cutting panels apart. And then it just comes off. I break it off here with the air hammer. And the same with the backside. My dad's in the background over there putting in work. He doesn't like coming out in my videos, but he comes out of my shots and I don't know how to blur him out. So sorry, Dad. But there he is. That's it. But the company just bought this badass spot welder from ProSpot. It's a PHS 101. It's battery powered. Yeah, I've used it before helping my dad putting a quarter panel together. But this is the first time I get it on video. But this is our initial spot weld, and it leaves a nice ass weld. Nice bonded weld. And it leaves it looking like factory spot welds. And my dad comes over, checks it out, approves, you know. And I just keep going from there. You just got to make sure that both sides are grinded apart so the panel can actually, so you can get good ground and good contact and a good stick. But I just do that and take it all along the top and along the grinded part that you can see there. And I just take it all across, leaving it looking super clean, super smooth, super nice. And after it was painted, it looked badass, man. I like this thing. And then like I said, I go across the top here too as well. And after here, I went ahead and jumped down to the bottom on the wheelhouse, and I also bonded those. I spot welded those together, leaving it looking nice. But this thing is pretty hard to maneuver, man. Like once you connect the air hose to it, this thing becomes like a freaking, I don't even know how to explain it, but it becomes hard. It becomes super stiff. That like whole pressure mechanizing system just makes it super stiff. It makes it super hard to control. But I mean, it saves a lot of time. And it has multiple attachments to get it into places where you can't reach. I actually thought I wasn't gonna be able to, spot weld this backside here, but I didn't even try the attachment. I just went ahead and welded it, but I messed up there, you know. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just went and welded the corners, and then this is the end result. I just want to thank you guys for the videos and comments and support. Just keep liking and subscribing, and I'll put more stuff up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys around.